Hey everyone, it's Sonia and happy New Year. I hope you had a wonderful holiday with friends and family or just a peaceful time of self-reflection. Well, whatever you did, I hope you're also ready to come back and make this a spectacular 2019. So over the holidays, I had the wonderful opportunity to go to warm and sunny Costa Rica. Now I'm back in the freezing cold New York with my heavy sweaters. But over the holidays, we went to this place in Costa Rica called the Buena Vista Eco Adventure Park. And it was like heaven for me. We were out in this national park surrounded with gorgeous flowing rivers and lakes and trees and animals and all kinds of adventure things, from zip lining to horseback riding to this super fast tubing. It was awesome for me. Not so much for my daughter, who really is not that into adventure. However, she really wanted to do the hanging bridges. It was as if that was her one thing that she was going to conquer on this trip to this adventure park. So I really wanted to support her in it. I wanted her to have that win. So I agreed that I would go with her, of course, even though, truth be told, I kind of find those hanging bridges even scarier than zip lining. I don't know what it is about them, but they're long and they're swaying and they're high and they're rickety and you go really slowly over them. So all those things are magnified. At least the zip line, you get over the scary part fast. But I acted brave and confident because I really wanted to help her and to encourage her to make it over these bridges. And as we were walking, she's behind me freaking out. And I kept saying to her, just focus on the tree. Just focus on the tree in front of you. Because as you focused on the tree, you weren't focusing on the fact that you were super high up and you were swaying and maybe there were little spaces in between the metal plates and all kinds of other scary things. At the same time, there was a neat duality between really focusing on the vision of where I wanted to get to, which was the other side of this bridge, which was attached to the tree, and also being very present about each step. I made them very slow and intentional and conscious because I didn't want to swing the bridge anymore for her. And also, I was holding onto the railings and they had these little plastic tabs in quite a number of places, and if you hit on it, they were rough and you could definitely nick your hand. So I had to be very cautious about where I placed my hands at the same time I was taking slow, intentional steps and keeping my vision on where I wanted to go. Of course, when you do all of that, you get to the other side, and we finished all 16 bridges. Her goal was 3, and we did all of them. So it was a really fun victory for her and for me. and also a great lesson, as adventure always is a great lesson to me in life. Isn't that how we would want to manage any goal? When you have a very clear vision and you place it in front of you and you keep your focus and you walk directly in a straight line, no matter whether it's swaying or you're going slowly, you'll eventually reach that place. And having also that consciousness and that intention and presence of mind while I was taking each step made me very aware and mindful and gave me the ability to enjoy that moment as well. And when you apply those lessons to any goal that you have in your life, you can make it across any rickety bridge to the other side, to the tree, to your specific vision. So I offer up that lesson to you as we embark upon 2019, whatever resolutions or goals or visions or intentions, whatever word resonates with you, whatever desires you have for this year, get very clear on that vision, keep your eye on that end point, or break it down into milestones and keep your eye on that particular milestone, and then be very present. and really pay attention to each step that you're taking and be aware and be conscious and mindful. And with that, you can accomplish any goal that you really wish to take over this year. So I really want to offer that to you. I'd love to hear what your goals, what your intentions, what your visions are, and to support you in any way. I actually have a couple programs coming up that might be right up your alley. For those of you who like adventure or want to learn all of the amazing lessons that I find I learn on adventures, I have a fantastic adventure trip coming up. It's a retreat in just outside of Phoenix, Arizona, February 7th through the 10th. All the details are below, but come join me. I promise you, you will step out of your comfort zone. You will overcome fears that you didn't think you could, and you'll be able to apply those life lessons to anything that you want in life. If adventure's not quite your thing, I also have a 6-week coaching program starting next week on the 15th, and that is also to guide you every step of the way, to help you achieve a goal that's really meaningful to you, and to tap your mind and your body and your soul and your spirit and your emotions to make it happen. So would love to see you, would love to have you join in either capacity, and whatever the case may be, make 2019 phenomenal. Go out and shine.